Okay then guys, just after making 2 test videos there now. As is always the case guys, I'm not going to get this ideally perfect. I don't think it's even possible to get this stuff ideally perfect guys. It look professional the way that it would if I had I said several $1,000s worth of recording equipment and editing software to work with and all the rest of it to really do polished videos. But just for one lone GoPro camera there guys, and nothing professional. I have my camera stuck on an old box there now. I have an old piece of board on top of the box. I have a camera on top of that piece of board to try to get the right height and all. I used to do this sort of stuff over on Larco, 2 guys, when I was trying to, when I didn't want to hold the camera and I just want to be able to move around like this sort of thing. You know, where I don't have a proper tripod and all that sort of stuff, all proper professional stuff again guys. I just, you know, makeshift, use whatever you have around you to try to serve the same function sort of thing. So I got big tub, storage tub in front of me, which is always in front of me anyway. There's a board on top of that. There's always a board. It's kind of my makeshift coffee table. Actually, the stuff I got stored into it, I didn't know what to put to it, so it was just stuck in front of the couch here. And box on top of that, an old coffee maker box thing, and on top of that is a piece of board and my camera. So I got it all rigged up here now guys to make this video here this afternoon. So I hope I got the angling right, get the size part right, and the lighting from the window, just the natural lighting right now, it seems to be relatively good. So I guess I don't have to muck around with that there too much, and I guess I'm ready to go guys. So today is Saturday, August the 2nd. So Saturday, August the 2nd at just after 3 p.m. in the afternoon there guys, 3:03 according to the clock along across the room there on top of the stereo. 2024. So I've been up for a little while now guys, got my little bit of dinner out of the way now, just straighten up a tiny little bit. There is, I think there's a cruise ship in the harbour. I think they're going to leave at around 5, so it's not one of the big major ones, but I think I might want to try to dart down and get that in before they head off and make a little recording of that. It's a different ship, and it's got some interesting features and so on that. I think I made some, took some pictures of it last year, but I haven't made any recordings of it because the recordings I've been doing this year, I was only just taking pictures last year. I wasn't doing any recordings. So I haven't got any recordings of this one as far as I know, so I may just start down now in a little while and do that. So then after that, then bring everything back, my camera and everything back, get myself straightened up and go out again to get a few loads into the dollar store guys, and that will probably take up most of my afternoon. So now the purpose for doing this video here now guys, it's sort of explanatory video I suppose you could say. It seems like I'm always doing explanatory videos to, if I'm not doing a video on purpose for that particular thing, I'm doing it in the video. But I'm making this video here now guys to explain what's going on with my thumbnail images guys. I think I've done 1 or 2 videos in the past about this, and but it's been a while now, and I know people aren't referring back to old material to get. I mean, I could put the links in from made the same videos before, and you know, serve the same purpose. But I don't have good thumbnail images at all in my videos guys when I upload my videos. Now I've said this before guys, I am achingly, painfully aware of everything that is wrong with my videos. So I know they need to be edited. I know there's a lot of things that I could be working on as far as the lighting, as far as the focusing, as far as like just a ton of stuff, guys, to make my videos a little more professional, a little more interesting, a little more engaging sort of thing. So I mean, I went out yesterday afternoon. I made 2 or 3 videos yesterday afternoon. It was, again, like happens like I do most of the time with my videos. It's on the spur of the moment sort of thing. Yesterday was the first of the month, so I got my checks from my government check yesterday, first of the month. So I need to get a few odds and ends. So I was going to go down to the bank down on Water Street, which is maybe barely 10 minutes walk from here, 10 minutes walk from here roughly. And I thought, well, it was a lovely afternoon, you know, first of the month. I kind of wanted to capture the fact that it was the first of the month versus the 1st of August. So I said, I'll grab the camera with me now. I will make a little walking tour video as I'm walking down to the bank anyway, and see how that plays out. And it was rather warm yesterday afternoon. I think warmer than this afternoon, but I was out a little earlier, and it seemed to be fairly warm, but it's quite comfortable air in the room here right now, which I don't understand. It's cool, it's comfortable air in the room here right now. But when it's particularly warm, guys, particularly hot, I worry about the camera itself. I worry about the sun shining directly down on the camera, especially when it's facing, like the camera part is facing like the sun sort of thing. I'm afraid it's going to fool up the lens, or the heat will, you know, it's after doing it before, see guys. So I take an umbrella with me to shield the camera from the sun and from the direct heat of the sun sort of thing when I'm trying to make videos. But at the same time, guys, I'm beating around doing other things at the same time. So I have other bags with me and all the rest of it. And it's it's far from professional. I know it's far from professional. So I got the bags hanging off my arms, dragging my arms, and the wind is taking the bags and all that sort of stuff. So it's kind of making it more difficult to keep my arm steady and all that sort of thing. And then I'm holding the umbrella in another hand, you know, to try to shield the camera from it. And it's so friggin' insanely awkward, you guys, when I'm trying to make the videos that are around sort of thing. And so it clearly easily shows up in the videos, you know, I'm getting distracted with the stuff, so I'm getting distracted with stuff that's going on around me. And so that makes it 1,000 times more difficult than to concentrate on the commentary that I'm trying to, stuff I'm trying to talk about as I'm doing this way. So anyway, so that was what was going on there yesterday. I intended to make 1 or 2 videos out of the whole situation. One going down to the bank, and then taking care of my business at the bank and so on that. And then I was going to make another one from the bank, from Water Street, that particular location, up to the store that I was heading to afterwards, guys. Which again, couldn't have been much more than maybe a 15-minute walk at best. So I figured I could probably squeeze in another 15-16 minute video from walking from that location up to the store. And there was a few nice areas of town that I would have walked through, like more historic areas of town and all the rest of it, that I would have walked through to have made the video halfway interesting. So I thought, so I had hoped. So I don't know what went wrong with the camera again, guys. I really don't freaking know what went wrong with the camera again. I do everything I can think of to do now. I shut the camera off after each recording and so on that, turn it back on again, thinking that maybe that somehow interferes with the, you know, the consecutive recordings one after another sort of thing. So I had everything all set up, you know, before I started my second video. And so the camera had been shut off for a while as well. So if it had heated up a little bit, it had a chance to cool down a bit. I had it in my pouch and all that sort of stuff, blah blah blah. So I got everything all started off for my second video down on Water Street as I was walking up toward going up to Gower Street and all that sort of stuff, and you know, blah blah blah. So I started the video, started my commentary and all that sort of stuff. Got bags and everything hanging off me like before, and what happens when I do these videos, guys, is that I get into the video, obviously. So when I'm starting the recording, I'm getting into the recording. So I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm talking about and all the rest of it, and what images I want to be showing you and all that sort of stuff. So I'm not automatically thinking about whether the camera is recording or not. So here I was about, I would say, well over 10 minutes into recording, if not the better part of 15 minutes. So I may not have gotten into our, for the amount of time I had left on the chip, I may not have gotten it all anyway. But when I was about halfway over, I checked the camera and realized that it wasn't operating. Now, after checking the recording that I made, the second recording that I made, now before I got into the recording there, guys, it would seem that I lost about 10 minutes worth of what should have been good recording time. So I couldn't go back and do all that over again, guys, because I would have had to walk halfway back downtown and so on that, and retrace my steps and start all over again. But too much freaking around and so on that. So I just left it and started up again from the point of where I was at that point, and just went on with the video from that point on. But once again, guys, what should have been a good recording with two 15 to 16 odd minute videos that should have worked out, ran beautifully, smoothly, interesting. I could relax with the camera, relax with the imagery, all of it as best I was able to, sort of thing. Got screwed up once again, guys, because of whatever goes on with the freaking camera, guys. I don't know. I swear to God, I don't know. What caused it to stop on me midway in recording, I had got the freaking foggiest idea, because temperature-wise, it should not have been too hot to interfere with that camera to cause it to shut off, the overheat and all the rest of it. That could have been what happened, but I know I was kind of moving things around a lot too, trying to adjust my base, adjust myself, and stay comfortable as I was recording, so I don't know if that somehow pulled up the recording. So, when that happens, guys, I get so angry and so aggravated and so flustered that I don't even know how to begin the recording again, because I'm already just so fed up with the camera and so fed up with the whole freaking process. So I don't see the sense in continuing to bother. So you heard the cursing and all the rest of it in the second video and so on that, and it's because this has been a non-stop problem ever since I've had this camera. So I never know when it's going to act up. So here right now, for example, guys, it's very cool in this room right now. I'd say it might be mid-20s in this room here right now, guys. It might even be low 20s. Like it feels quite comfortable here right now. But it is, and I got a fan going, and the fan's blowing kind of in this direction, sort of thing. So that should be good for the camera, guys. That should be perfectly fine for that camera to be able to function properly. If, according to the advertisement from the website and the company that makes this damn product, is accurate, where you say that you can use it in extreme weather conditions, so extreme cold, extreme heat, underwater. I mean, it's like, you know, you can drop it from high distances and so on. That is a good sturdy camera. It's supposed to be able to handle all kinds of, you know, that's why people buy these damn cameras, because it's for like vigorous activity sort of thing, you know, a GoPro. I mean, it's, you know, you're going around, you're active, you know, it's making active type videos. And so the way I use the camera, guys, it's so mild and so tame for what the camera is supposed to be able to handle. So in the winter time, so far it seems like I haven't had to worry too much about cold temperatures. So it's been able to handle temperatures below 20 odd degrees, but in the summertime, when it goes up into the high 20s, and definitely when it gets into the low 30s, I never know when that camera's going to act up, when it's going to shut off on me, when it's going to go all screwy on me and all the rest of it. But I think the camera should be able to handle those kinds of temperatures, guys. And so the very reason that I bought the thing to begin with and didn't go for some other type of camera is the very thing now that's starting to be an ongoing problem, as I had with my old camcorder that I was using before I bought this thing. you know. So that one acted up all the time, that one heated up on me all the time, that one shut off on me all the time, sort of thing, you know. So again, I say over and over, guys, you know, try to do this sort of stuff with bumped up equipment and so on that, and no money, no resources to work with and all the rest of it, and still try to make good quality videos, you know, that can be engaging and entertaining and all the rest of it, sort of, and informative, because that's the more important thing for me, on not even a shoestring budget, you know. Because if it wasn't for my housemate that passed away there a year and a half ago, going into 2 years now, 2 years this coming November, helping me to save up to be able to buy this damn thing to begin with, I wouldn't have even been able to afford this, guys. This camera cost me $225, and sort of stand as well was another $25 if I remember correctly, the stand that I have the camera in. So $250 altogether, but I would have never been able to afford that on my own. My housemate helped me to save up to get the money to be able to buy this friggin' thing. That's why I have it. And so I don't know when I'm going to be into a position now, guys, to be able to afford something similar to this, again, down the road on my own, just by myself, you know. And I won't be getting the same thing next time around. I'll be getting something better, so it'll be even more expensive, sort of thing, you know. So this was a display model. It was the last one in the store. I thought it was okay. I didn't think it was mucked around with or anything when I bought it, sort of thing. And so I bought it. I paid the $225 for it, and that was well over 3 years ago now. I think probably going in 4 years. I'm 100% certain now. And non-stop problems, guys, ever since I've had it. So I feel like it was $225 that I just practically threw out through the window. I had to get up constantly and check the camera because there's no thing on the front that tells me where I'm to in the video and gives me the time frame and all the rest of it. So I'm having to get up and check the other side and check to see, you know. So that's what I gotta do right now. Okay, so I'm 16 minutes in now, guys. I'm going to have to cut this one off now and do a second one, because right now it seems like I can get 17 minutes and I think it's 40 odd seconds in or something like that, 41 seconds before YouTube like cuts, like that's the limit that they allow me now. Recording in the standard version. So in the 4K, I think I still want to get about 8 odd minutes or whatever. I'm going to get it all edited in my second video right now, guys. So I'm going to cut this off right now. Everyone take care, God bless, and for now, bye-bye.